not me filming the intro after I've done the whole video already. So I'm going to be showing off my wigs. In no particular order, we've got this lovely deco wig. That's exactly what I call it. That's what it was advertised as, because most of these are from Amazon. I'm broke. It's just a basic like little inside. And where I have got short hair at the moment, might as well just put it on without a wig cap. So I kind of gave him an emo look. It wasn't the intention, but that's how it turned out. I tend to just kind of let everything fall as if it's got an emo fringe, and this side goes behind my ear. It's not the best. Give it a little bit of shag, Well done, Blue. That's a great, perfect way of wording that. Well done, me. I make it look a little bit shaggy. I don't know. I can give an emo fringe, which I can do if I do more of like a villain decker, but most of the time, just looks a little bit emo. Looks a little bit unkempt. This wig actually was something I was terrified to style. It was a little bit like styling my Denki wig, which just does not work. It sounds great on paper, make it look messy. Doing that in practice does not help. Ideally, all you have to do to make something messy is just ruffle up, but then you've got to style it to look messy, but also look like you didn't just do that. So, most of it was terrifying, but there we go, this is how it turned out. I don't know if I'd be able to do it again for the wigs that will be shown, but any further wigs if needed, I can maybe do tutorials. I am not professional in any way, I'm not qualified to do tutorials. There are people much better than me who do tutorials. But at the same time, I've worked a whole 2 weeks in a hair salon, but it was a work experience thing, and I was very much wanting to become a hairstylist when I was younger. So it was something that worked with me, and I had a little bit of experience before then. Just gave me the feel of working in the salon itself. Recently moved on to doing tattoos. I'm an aspiring tattoo artist. But anyway, wig number 2. In it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Number 2 is this wig, and makes my eyes look very weird when there's a bit of hair in the middle. Kind of makes my eyes look like I'm going cross-eyed. But it's fine. I can sweep it to the side, it's fine. But this was for Shiro from Voltron. Grew up watching Voltron as a kid, the 1984 version. I'm not that old, but I grew up watching things that were from my dad's childhood, so that's where I fell in love with Voltron. And when they revamped it, I fell in love with the character even more. It used to be Sven, now Shiro. And I absolutely love the style, I love the design of it. For the most part, it was trimming things and shaping. That's all it really was. It came as you see it, other than the styling. Like, I've not added anything to it, I've not taken things out. I've just cut, trimmed, and styled. Number 3. One of my favorites, actually. Without makeup, it doesn't look too impressive. Technically, I'm wearing makeup. It's makeup I slept in. We have a cat. I am filming in my bedroom. But this is, wig number 3 is for Jiro Kyoka, or Kyoka Jiro, My Hero Academia earphone jack, basically. I've got both my lobes pierced, and, well, I used those piercings, and I made earphone jacks. But without makeup, it's not much. But hey, I think she needs a little bit of a brush, but that's okay, because I used her recently, so it makes sense. And most of these are hung up on this door. So the back isn't what I would love, but I'm afraid to cut it. So it's going to be there now, and half the time I just kind of tuck it, which gives it a little bit of a bob effect. Anyway, let's move on. Next on the list, this is number 4. Yeah, number 4. It's for Chloe Price from Life is Strange. I wear this with a beanie. I don't have one, so we'll use a hood. Tends to cover most of the wig, but it's fine, because then you get Chloe Price. But it's fine. To be fair, you can change it in all kinds of different styles. You can put it behind the ear. Not much styling went into this. I just kind of trimmed it and layered it. And same as pretty much I think all of them. It's just a basic on the inside. Number 5. I use this for Toya Todoroki. Again, My Hero Academia. But I also use this for Kirishima with his hair down. All I really do is luckily there's not too much hairspray in it, and I just kind of take part of the fringe and I put it in the front. Kirishima. It's very similarly styled to Deku. It's not 100%, just from the way it flows. It's like a mix between my Deku and my Shigaraki wig. I don't wear it often. I don't do Kirishima with Zeta down often. I think I've done it once or twice. Well, I don't cosplay him too much, but you know what? I really should. It's just a pain in the ass. Number 6. Only real difference is it's got these little hair clips or hairpins, whatever. I don't know. I don't think I can talk about hair that often, but I can talk about wigs. I'm not wearing makeup and I'm not wearing a wig cap, so you're gonna see my hair. That's fine. But essentially, this is Helena Hertz. She's an original character. I based her off of the Lovestruck app and Lovestruck stories. This was based on Helena Klein from the Love and Legends series. I highly recommend it if you've never watched it. Very similar to kind of a little bit like D&D. This usually comes with a corset, black lipstick. I don't know where my black lipstick is. And it's such a soft wig. I love this wig to pieces. It's beautiful. Number 7. I am terrified to show this one. It's my oldest wig that I own. And it was the first one that I styled. It was a while ago. I was still a minor at the time. And he's gone through many different styles. As you can tell, it's covered in hairspray. No matter how many times I wash this wig, no matter how many times I make wig soup, this just does not want to come out. It's coming to the end of its lifetime. I don't want to throw it away. He means so much to me. He's gone through multiple different styles. If I edit this correctly, I'll be able to show different photos when I'm wearing the cosplay and I'm not just putting a wig on my head and going, this is what I own. Still smell fabric softener in this wig from how many times I've washed it. It just doesn't want to come out. But I usually kind of hairspray the wig to my face. You probably shouldn't do that, but I do it. But that's what it is. We're gonna move on because this is painful to watch. Number 8, this is probably my lowest quality wig. I don't know where it came from. It was secondhand. Not really too interesting. I use it for a femme Deku. So Deku with long hair. It's a long green, slightly curly wig. It's very low quality. I think this came from like some sort of probably some sort of fancy dress shop. I don't know. So let's move on. Hopefully I can turn that into something coherent. Wig number 9. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited to show this one. Mostly because it's Shigaraki. I'm not the biggest fan of Shigaraki, but then again, I made that decision before I saw the most recent My Hero Academia episodes, and honestly, I'm warming up to him. He's really character development. I'm starting to love it a little bit more. It wasn't a cosplay that I was fond of doing until the last time I cosplayed him. But I kind of keep him unkempt. Ruffle it up a little bit. I've laid it at the back. The back, I am amazing at styling the back of wigs. I am amazing at adding layers to wigs. Don't know how I do it. I just kind of flip it and cut up so it cuts little bits here and there. So there's not really anything missing. But it's very feathery at the back. I'll turn around at some point. But I've kept it asymmetrical. Just a little bit insane. He can look extremely attractive in this style. But he can also look absolutely insane, so I'm quite happy. There we go, there's the back. Again, very good at styling the back of wigs. Not very good at the front. Wig number 10 is Bakugo. I love Bakugo to pieces. He seriously needs to wash here. There is so much hairspray in these little sideburns, and that's because I hairspray my face after I put the wig on, and I stick them on just to make it look a little bit more, I guess, natural. It's a very poofy wig, I will say that. It comes out different every time, but every time I like it. I look like David Bowie. But all I do is I keep my ear exposed, boom, and then I cover these two bits with hairspray. I absolutely love him. I give great Bakugo energy whenever I get into the cosplay. It's great. So if you couldn't guess by now, I'm showing the good, bad, and the ugly. Uh, have three guesses as to which one this is. Very much the ugly. But hey, we're not all amazing. We're not all masters. It's okay. We're not all perfect at, well, none of us is perfect at anything. This was supposed to be like Aizawa, Shota Aizawa with a undercut. Very difficult to do an undercut on a wig. I learned that quickly. Nothing too bad with it. It's soft, it's nice, it's one of the newer wigs. But I'm just not a fan of how it looks on my face. I would much rather just have the long black wig. I've lost count of what number wig we're on. We're on this one. This is Kirishima with his hair spiked up. I usually put a bandana here because I have a 5 head. I don't know how long this is. I don't know how tall it is, but I'm already 6 foot tall, so I have to duck to go through door frames whenever I wear this. But it is floofy and it is fun. Hairspray is your friend. He's got a few spikes here and there. He's got spiky at the back, which is alright. A little bit spiky everywhere. And I just leave it to him with a bandana here. I've restyled this maybe 8 times. And I'm asthmatic, so that's a lot of hairspray. I'm gonna look nothing like my cosplay wearing this one, but let's try it. So this isn't the best, it's not the worst. It could have been a lot worse than it actually is. Some of the spikes I'm proud of, some of them I'm really not, and I really want to restyle, especially here, because wow. Seeing this bit hurts. But it's for Derby. Good old Derby. We love Derby. Blue Flame Boy. I'm a simp. That's all I can say about him. I don't cosplay him too often, because that's a lot of liquid latex. But there we go, Derby. We love Derby. Again, could be so much better, but it could also be so much worse. So looking at my face in the wig, ignoring the actual wig, I look kind of cool. I look alright. I look like me back in 2012. Side note, these wigs come on stands because they're not on the door. This is the feminine head. I've also got a masculine head. That was on the undercut Aizawa. I have affectionately named them Kevin and Perry. I'll be honest, I've been looking for a hairband for a very long time. I only recently cut my hair again. It's been on this wig. It had a little ponytail. But anyway, this is Aizawa with his long hair. But it's also Keith Colgate, a little space cowboy. He's got a lovely little mullet. He looks a lot more like Keith, especially with what I'm wearing. But I am wearing this, so it's kind of cool. Makes me look extremely emo. I am extremely emo. Keep dreaming, guys. Cheers.